What's up, guys? Ranger here, and I am going to show you my player home today. A lot of you on PC have already seen it, a lot of you have visited it, but I've had a lot of people on consoles on Twitter ask for video of it because, they can't come and visit it like y'all can. So, this is it. This is the video of my Imperials player home, the Grand Linchal Manor. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you on a quick tour around the manor and show you what I've done to it. I got it unfurnished, completely unfurnished, so everything I've put in here is I've done myself. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get moving right along here. Alright, so when you first walk in, this is what you see. This is the main courtyard. You have the reflection pool right there in the middle, and I will get to that in the middle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move around the courtyard this way and kind of explain everything that I got going on here. So the first spot I got here, I have a lot of Imperial banners in the Order of the Hour statues and whatnot. First spot we have here is my stables, and then we move right along to here. In the courtyard I have 6 tents, and this one contains the woodworking station, as you can see here, and I added those there for a little bit of flavor. Right there you have my target skeletons. They are outside what I call the barracks, and I'm going to show you here in a minute why I refer to them as that, and why I have the target skeletons out front. Next hut here is the alchemy hut. You can see my alchemy station, and then the voucher vendor poison cabinet. And then we'll move on over here to the barracks, which also houses my banker. And we'll head inside. So inside there's the banker as you first walk in, and then I have all the 6 PvP banners, the open world PvP, and then the battleground PvP banners. And in here is a bunch of bunk beds. It's, to create the idea of it's a barracks for all the troops that stay here. There you have the Mages, Undaunted, and Fighters Guild banners. I have the new storage chest that just came out for housing storage. The Factotum, which you can get, it's a target dummy, which you can get in Clockwork City. And then in here, what I have here, in betwixt the Imperial banners, this is the washroom for the barracks. So those that stay in here have a place to wash up. Because I'm a nerd, and I need those kind of things for immersion. So that's the barracks. That's pretty much it. Order of the Hour rug. We'll head back outside and finish up the courtyard before we go into the main manor. So, talked about the woodworking and alchemy station there. We will move over here. I'll show you the clothing station, which I have the dye station, as well as the clothing station going on there. We got the mannequin, and then just some other pieces of furnishing to kind of add to the flavor of the clothing hut. Alright, so we will get up there to those 2 spots here in a minute, there and over there. But let me run you through the rest of the courtyard here. So starting with the tents right here, the first one we have is the enchanting tent, which where I have my enchanting station, and then this amazing piece of furnishing, which I felt fit in the enchanting hut. Over here we have all the Mundus stones. Yes, all the Mundus stones here in my home. I have them kind of circling around this Imperial shrine I got going on here in the gazebo, if you will. So that's that. The next hut here is the merchant's hut, as you can see by the merchant sign out front, and you can see her inside peddling her wares. Need some bread or a ball of yarn, maybe some tangerines. I have the Mid-Year Mayhem, the Jester's Festival, and the New Life Festival banner in the back. That is the merchant's hut. The next hut we got going on here is the blacksmithing tent. So I have kind of created this to make it look more immersive than just your standard blacksmithing station, which you see right here in front of you. You know, I added the fire pit and the tongs and the billows, and then an exhaust. And if you look back here, yes, see how I did that? Yes, you can see the smoke rising out of it. So that's the blacksmithing tent. And then the next thing you have here is the smuggler's cart. So what I'm going with here is kind of, you know, she showed up to the manor and came in with her cart, is going to peddle her wares and then move on to the next. Her horse is attached to the cart. There she is.
This one is at your beck and call.
And you see here, you can look into her cart and see everything that she has to offer. The soul gems, the thieves' troves, a little bit of money, shadow key, you know, and then on the back here I put the fence symbol, a banner, on the back there. Alright, so moving right along, these lights right here are the... You can hear my dog barking in the background because he is nuts. So these are the Hope of Rivenspire lighting. As you can see, I have them lined up all the way down the walkway on both sides. My dogs would start barking right now. So up here you can see the view of Kvatch over to the Colovian Highlands over there, and then the farm right outside the manor. And then on this side, you can look down in to where we just were. Hang on one second. Sorry about that. My dogs are nuts. They've lost it. Callie. There we go. My little dog he gets angry at the other one. So there is the courtyard, as you can see. And then I'm not going to go into the other tower because you can see it's just right over there. It's the exact same thing, same vista. So back down. If I can get that squared away. There we go. Okay. So we did the entire walk around of the courtyard. I'm going to walk you down the middle now. As you walk, when we first zoned in, we saw this part here. I have added the Imperial pillars and then the Imperial statues on the side, along with all the Imperial banners. Kind of a walk of victory type thing as you walk down here. And then you see the 3 statues ahead of you. And then what we'll do is we'll go up here and take a look at what's on either side of the manor itself. We have a nice fountain here that works. So over here, what I have put behind these walls are all furnishings too. I added these walls after the fact. We'll head in here. I have every attuned crafting station, all the crafted sets in the game. I have crafting stations for them. Added a statue in here for a little bit of flavor, and then a transmute station up here on the dais. So a little bit of transmute action, if you will. Look how handsome my character is. Yes, indeed. Okay, moving on. I am just going to show you the other side. There's not much more to it other than what you just saw, but this is the front part of the manor. Ooh, Sky Shard. So these big banners here are from the Imperial City. They cost 15,000 Telvar stones, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's another one on the other side. Spent quite a bit of time in the Imperial City just to get those. On the other side I have the remaining attuned crafting stations. Another statue there. And then here I have my Rich Lambert statue. Yes, he is the keeper of the Sky Shard, Lurk. And I've had him in every player home that I've had since Homestead came out. So I had to move him in here, and that's where he stands on that dais. Alright, so there's the outside. We went over all the huts, the Mundus Stones, the barracks over there, the stables, which is down there, and both sides of the home, which have all the crafting stations. So we'll move inside. So here is the front entrance. It has entrances on the side here too. You can see all that. So we'll move in. Here is the entryway. Put some statues there for flavor. Nice chandelier going on up top. We'll head in. So this first room here is kind of the trophy room. I have all of the trophy heads, as you can see here, lining the walls. And then what else I did is, in the corners here, I have something symbolizing almost every DLC. Not all, but this is symbolizing my achievements in Clockwork City. This here symbolizes my achievement and completion of the Thieves Guild DLC. The totem over here, which I bought in Rothgar, symbolizes my completion of Orsinium DLC. That is a trial trophy. And then over here in the corner, as you can see the Dark Ledger and the Blade of Woe. This symbolizes my completion of the Dark Brotherhood DLC. And then in the middle, the map of Vardenfell, which symbolizes my completion of the Morrowind chapter. I know there's a couple that I don't have, but it's all good. So, yes, this is the trophy room to show off all of my accomplishments and achievements in the game. So the first room I'm going to show you here is the library. We got the Ayleid bookshelves in here, little gaming table in the middle, and then these two Redguard bookshelves here with a bench. And that is the library, and I have the symbol of Akatosh on the floor. Alright, so we'll move across the room here to the next one. This is what I refer to as the war room, or the planning room, the meeting room, conference room, whatever you want to call it. It's got some cushions up here to sit on. And of course the fireplace with the Imperial banner, and then here you have the map, and where you can kind of plan and strategize your next move. And then drapes and the cabinet here. Alright, so that's that. And then the last room downstairs I am going to show you is my kind of shrine room to Akatosh. As you can see, the Order of the Hour symbol here. And then the Sigil of Akatosh, with two Akatosh banners going on over here. And then the Order of the Hour banners on the wall there. Two benches here in the back to sit, to kind of contemplate. But yeah. And then that's the chandelier, which I usually keep off in here because I like the ambiance of the candles. Alright, so that is it for the downstairs. Let's move upstairs, as you can see here. So when you get upstairs, you're going to kind of walk into, you got my two nightstands here, my bench. You're going to walk into the bar area. This is kind of the fellowship hall, the dining hall, if you will. You have the bar here, with our solemn bartender. This is the provisioning station right here. This one came from the Clockwork City. As you can see, we can activate it and do all our provisioning up here. And then you see I have all the little bar tables here and the hearth with the doggo. Got some trophy heads up on the wall. Not much to it. Pretty simple. Got my paintings, everything. So into the next room, which is the master bedroom. So the master bedroom, I just kind of, I got my Undaunted mug, just kind of like a, little relaxation table. Here I have kind of my own personal shrine to Akatosh here. As you can see, the hourglass on the dresser. With the mural that that's the Order of the Hour rug, which you saw in the barracks, but the hourglass with the wings is a little bit higher than the rug itself, so you can put the rug in the wall, and the hourglass and the wings actually stick out a little bit, so it actually looks pretty cool. Here's my bed. I'm big on the gold and red coloring. I have the Nord dragon tapestries on either side because my character's last name is Draco, which is Latin for dragon. So, it's kind of his surname, Aurelius Draco. So, the dragon tapestries definitely speak to me there. Got the Mid-Year Mayhem banner up there because his laurels that he got, his laurel wreath from the Mid-Year Mayhem event, which I love very much. I love those laurels. It's amazing. There's his desk, his paintings. Alright, so this normally would take you out into the balcony, which extends the whole way, but I have transformed out here into the master bathroom. You have your chamber pot over there, your sink here, sink and mirror with your towels, and then you have your bathtub here. And then, yes, to create the illusion of steam, I added the Hagfen fog to the ceiling because it doesn't take up a normal furnishing spot. It takes up a special furnishing spot and is the only special furnishing in the game right now. So I added it. It looks cool. You got a little bench, rug, and then I put this window in over here so you can kind of look out your bathroom window into the rest of the courtyard. So that's the master bath. We're going to go back into the master bedroom here. And then we're going to go back onto the other balcony. And we're going to finish up this tour because this is the last part that I got to show you. So out here is just your, standard balcony. So normally this was all open when you first bought it. I added the Imperial pillars that you see here. Right here, right here. I added all the vines. And then this ceiling is something that I had to add after the fact as well. So I put in the ceiling here because I wanted more of enclosed. I didn't like that it was so open, so I added some benches. And then the war horn here, yes, it's interactable. You get this from the Undaunted Quartermaster. Hold on. There we go. You hear that? How amazing is that? This is the best furnishing ever. I love it. Alright, and then you got the statue of the Emperor there. Little Imperial symbol inlaid into the ground. Imperial Shrine brazier thing going on here, and then my other warhorn. And that completes our tour. This is my home that I have created. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yes, I added all this here. I think it gives it an amazing look. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to my channel because I plan on doing weekly housing showcases. This was just episode 1. It's my own home. I have a couple people lined up over the next few weeks that I'm going to be showcasing their homes just like I showcased this one. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, join my Discord, or follow me on Twitch. Any of that will help me out tremendously. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day or whatever point in time you're watching this, and you just remember to keep it casual.